for the offense. The give to the single back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Takes it the other way. He's at the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, no!
Number 8, with the defensive score.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking for a man. It's Glenn. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Looking for space. It's Hunter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Makes the grab. It's Simmons.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but the sweep rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get into the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. He got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something we're looking for, but the offense will take it in and get the easy touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lucas. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Now adjusting. On the run, fires downfield. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Auburn, 9. Florida State, 6.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down. The Seminoles want to move quickly. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Offense, quick tempo.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands, and it makes me think back to old great Seminole running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
If you don't have good vision, you're not going to be a middle-of-the-field safety. You got a lot of ground to cover from hash to hash. You better be able to see the quarterback. You better be able to see routes and break on the football. Nice job seeing the formation, seeing the route, breaking on it, and making the interception.
Lost one deep down the right side. Catch inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Thorne. Looking down the middle. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Looking to throw it again. Got it set up on the outside. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tiger. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your...
Trying to burn this defensive back. And that ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. Inside the 30. And oh, no, he loses the ball after the huge gain. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Coming after him. Looking to buy time. Caught close to the marker. It's Douglas. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Noles will line it up on 1st and 10. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. A lot of urgency for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Feeling some heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Oh, man. The quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Looking for a huge play. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Coming out with it, it's Williams. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Going for the big play. And it's caught inside the 30. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looking to throw, it's Glenn. Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The The Seminoles will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but
Makes the catch down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Comes out throwing on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Ball's at the 26. It's third and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Looking to move it through the air. Going deep. And it's picked off for the third time today. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. If you can't step into throws and you can't follow through, it obviously affects your accuracy. And I think the hit on the quarterback right there certainly contributed to that interception.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. How about this? These guys are going for 2. Wants to throw. It's Glenn. Moves around to clear up the vision. Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. And they fumbled the thing out of bounds, but they maintained possession, but it'll be right at the previous line of scrimmage. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Quarterback checking the play. He's looking for a man on second down. Gets it out quickly. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Hunter. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The give to the back. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And when you run these counter-type plays, you're getting extra offensive linemen pulling at the point of attack, opening up a crease for that running back to gash the defense.
Now on first down from the 28. To the air, it's Glenn. Working that left side now. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Auburn 30, Florida State 12.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. And they got him for the sack. And the Seminoles want to crank the tempo. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Between these iconic hedges, the field where some of college football's greats have called home. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, where these fans are ready to turn the dogs loose. There are certain games that get the juices flowing, and when you have number one versus number two, it'll send a shiver up your spine. As we'll see the number one team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First down for this offense. Power football with the run. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Throws to the tight end. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Pass on the way, it's picked off.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Looking downfield, it's back. They're bringing heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
Wanting to move the chains, here comes Georgia on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The completion well past the sticks. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be...
The expressway is wide open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Caught in the backfield. It's James. Makes the catch and knocked down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 3rd. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And the Ducks are flying down the field. Give to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down here for the offense. Movement here from the tight end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. Trying the left side. At the 35, he's loose. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied at 7.
First down to start the drive after the break. Might as well give it to him again. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Handoff to the lone back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going up top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Georgia.
Fourth down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. They'll run the sneak for it.
In the fourth and inches, man, I'm going for it no matter where I'm at in the field. If I'm in scoring range, if I'm in the red zone, if I'm on the one, I'm going for it. I have to be able to get inches in these situations. Nice job by the offense.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. To the air. It's Beck. He'll take a shot. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be third down. They'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Trying to find his man on first down. Got the quick pass. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Etienne. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get it.
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. It's complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. You don't really want to lose track of anybody, but I would say, David, especially not him.
Yeah, when you know he's really good, that's a good decision. Hey, sometimes you double him. Well, and sometimes you run the old zero coverage, like nobody covers him at all, and that's what they did right there. That's not good sound defense.
He's going to pass. He's looking deep. Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
The end of the first half with the game tied.
The Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
First and 10.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Georgia going up tempo. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs! They take the lead with the 6.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. Second interception in as many drives. This quarterback has got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
Going to the running game. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Beck. Got his man in the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And they're able to get him on the ground. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Trying to break the plane on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively.
Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Buying some time. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. He's got it. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the run, it's James. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this 3rd quarter in style.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 21, Oregon 7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's James. Oh, big juke to get past. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
To the air, it's Gabriel. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oregon! That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Just about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. They'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They're going to run it to the right. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Got his man downfield. All kinds of running room. At the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
Quarterback checking off. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And running east-west at this point is not going to help you win this game. You're down by a possession, a 2-minute situation. You got to catch it and get north, get the first down to stop the clock. Or you got to catch it and make sure that you're somewhere close to out of bounds if you're going to try to go laterally. But that wasn't it right there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that clock is ticking. That clock is ticking big time. I want to take shots down the field. I want to save my timeouts, and I want to try to get out of bounds here with the clock ticking down and us trailing by a score.
The play action fake. He's got his man. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. They're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw, ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Looking to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Young.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
Using his legs. It's Etienne. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The offense set for a first down play. The corners are walked up tight. He wants to throw. Sends it downfield. Picked off. Taking it the other way. And they make the tackle, and that was their last chance to try to run that pick back, and they couldn't get it done. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to